Let's begin the topic. The 25 words we are going to learn today. The reading passage is about learning vacations. Let's look at the meanings first. Look at the first word, acquire. Acquire means प्राप्त करना, कोई चीज को हासिल करना, उसको बोलते हैं acquire. Breeze, breeze यानी हवा का झोंका. Broad, broad એટલે પહોળું. જે રોડ સાંકડો નહીં હોય, that is broad. Budget, budget is the limit of money, amount of money that you have set for some purpose. कोई चीज खरीदने के लिए, कोई भी खर्चे के लिए हमने जो अमाउंट फिक्स किया है उसको बोलते हैं बजट. कि ये चीज का खर्चा इतना ही होना चाहिए, इससे ज्यादा नहीं, उसको बोलते हैं बजट. कलरफुल मींस रंगीन. कंटेंट, कंटेंट हैज टू मीनिंग्स. एक तो हमारे पास जो शेयर करने के लिए जो होता है वीडियो, दैट इज अ कंटेंट, राइट. कंटेंट का दूसरा मीनिंग है सेटिस्फाइड. आपके पास लाइफ में जो है उससे आप खुश है, व्हेन यू आर कंटेंट. कॉस्टली यानी महंगा. क्विजीन, वैरायटी ऑफ फूड आइटम्स, कोई प्रकार की जो स्टाइल होती है खाने की, दैट इज कॉल्ड क्विजीन. इकोनॉमिकल यानी जो हमें किफायती पड़े, सस्ता पड़े, दैट इज इकोनॉमिकल. नेक्स्ट इज एंडेवर. एंडेवर यानी बहुत मेहनत करते, बहुत प्रयास करते कोई चीज के लिए, उसे बोलते हैं एंडेवर. एनरोल, एनरोल मीन्स कोई चीज में जुड़ जाना. होन, होन मैन यानी धार लगाना, कोई चीज के ऊपर स्किल्स है तो स्किल्स को आप इंप्रूव करते हैं, उसको ज्यादा शार्प करते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं होन. होन यानी कोई हुनर को डेवलप करना. इंग्रेडिएंट, इंग्रेडिएंट मीन्स कोई खाने की जो बेसिक जो कुकिंग में जो चीज यूज होती है, कच्ची चीजें, उसको बोलते हैं इंग्रेडिएंट. ऑनगोइंग यानी जो अभी चल रहा है, जो चालू है, दैट इज ऑनगोइंग. रेजिडेंशियल यानी अभी रहने की जगह, किसी के रहने के लिए रिलेटेड है, दैट इज कॉल्ड रेजिडेंशियल. जैसे रेजिडेंशियल एरिया, दैट्स रेजिडेंशियल. रिजॉर्ट, रिजॉर्ट अगेन हैज टू मीनिंग्स. रिजॉर्ट का एक मीनिंग है जहां पे लोग फैमिली वेकेशन के लिए जाते हैं, जो नेचुरल है और बड़ा है, बिल्डिंग नहीं है लेकिन कॉटेजेस वगैरह है, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ रिजॉर्ट. और रिजॉर्ट का दूसरा मीनिंग है जब आपके पास कोई विकल्प नहीं होता है और आप कहीं जो आपके पास जो ऑप्शन है उस ऑप्शन पे जाते हो, उसको बोलते हैं रिजॉर्ट. स्पॉन्सर यानी कोई चीज का खर्चा निकालना, किसी और का खर्चा निकालना, दैट इज स्पॉन्सर. और कोई चीज को प्रायोजित करना, दैट इज ऑल्सो स्पॉन्सर. सुपरविजन यानी किसी के ध्यान में, किसी की देखरेख के नीचे, दैट इज कॉल्ड सुपरविजन. सर्वे, जब हम बहुत सारे लोगों को कोई चीज पूछते हैं जिससे हम एक प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं, दैट इज अ सर्वे. टेस्ट यानी स्वाद, या फिर किसी की पसंदगी को भी हम बोल सकते हैं टेस्ट. मुझे आपकी पसंदगी पसंद है, तो आई लाइक योर टेस्ट इन क्लोथ्स. सो यहाँ पे स्वाद नहीं हुआ, बट टेस्ट मीन्स चॉइस. आई डोंट लाइक हर टेस्ट यानी मुझे उसकी चॉइस पसंद नहीं है. आई लाइक माई मॉम्स टेस्ट इन क्लोथिंग, मम्मी की चॉइस पसंद है, तो चॉइस की जगह यू कैन से टेस्ट. आई लाइक योर टेस्ट, आई डोंट लाइक योर टेस्ट. So let's begin. You will be telling me the meaning for the first word, acquire. Now you have meaning from A to T. Select the right word. Acquire means to learn something or get something, that is acquire. Breeze. Chalo, will tell me the meaning for breeze. Breeze is
light wind.
Correct. Light wind, pawan, that is called breeze. Broad.
Wide or large.
Correct. Budget. A plan for spending money. Very good. That is budget. Colorful. Colorful is interesting and unusual, so you can call it colorful. Content. संतुष्ट. कंटेंट. और दूसरा है सब्जेक्ट मैटर. आपके पास कंटेंट है कि नहीं, वीडियो कंटेंट. सब्जेक्ट का मैटर. कॉस्टली,
expense.
करेक्ट. कॉस्टली इज expensive. Cuisine, correct. Style of cooking is called cuisine. Next one, economical, जो सस्ता है, that is
Inexpensive.
inexpensive. Next, endeavor. endeavor is activity with a specific purpose या फिर effort, कोई चीज के लिए जो effort लगाते हैं. Enroll, to sign up for a class. Hone, to sharpen and improve, that is hone. Ingredient, ingredient
An
is
item in a recipe.
correct, an item in a recipe. Next is residential. Anyone? Residential means living accommodation related to housing, घर के related, that is residential. Next one, resort, a vacation place, it is a resort. What about sponsor? Anyone? Sponsor is to organize and be responsible for, so you're sponsoring it. Next is supervision, direction and assistance. Survey, survey is a study of opinions in a sample of a population. And last one, taste, correct. E, that is preference, right? And we forgot one, that is ongoing, right? Ongoing is continuing, right? So these are the words for today. We will be reading them in our reading passage. So now pay attention to the reading, right? So the topic is learning vacations. All right, so let's start by reading the first one. Ria, can you start reading the first paragraph? Ria, are you there? Okay, Ria is not there. Khushi, can you read the first paragraph? Okay. Kunal, can you read the first paragraph?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
A couple spend a week in Thailand learning to cook in a local style. A group files to Turkey to join a ongoing archaeological dig for the summer. A history professor leads a tour of historical site of Europe. The participants in these trips are all enjoying a different kind of travel learning vacations rather than spending their vacation relaxing on a beach or taking a bus tour of 10 cities in 8 days. They have opted to enjoy their time off by learning something new, from attending summer camps for adults to studying botany in the rainforest. People everywhere are experiencing the value of vacation in a purpose. According to survey, close to 1/3 of travelers each year choose learn programs over other types of vacations, and the number of growing.
Here, so learning vacations, यानी लोग सीख रहे हैं, right? A couple spends a week in Thailand learning to cook in the local style, यानी वहाँ की country का खाना कैसे बनाना है वो सीख रहे हैं. A group flies to Turkey to join an ongoing यानी जो चालू है archaeological dig, यानी जमीन की खुदाई हो रही है, वो भी कोई चीज को सीखने के लिए for the summer. A historic professor leads a tour of historical sites of Europe. तो एक प्रोफेसर है जो लोगों को गाइड कर रहा है. The participants in this trips are all enjoying a different kind of travel. तो इसमें जो ट्रैवल करने वाले लोग हैं वो अलग प्रकार का एंजॉयमेंट कर रहे हैं. कल हमने देखा कि इको टूरिस्ट जो है वो पर्यावरण को सेव कर रहे हैं, पर्यावरण को ध्यान में रख के ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं. यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं? They are experiencing learning vacations rather than spending their vacations relaxing on a beach or taking a bus tour of 10 cities in 8 days, 8 दिनों में 10 सिटी घूमने की जगह पे, they have opted to enjoy their time off by learning something, कुछ नया सीख रहे हैं. From attending summer camps for adults, summer camps होते हैं, to studying botany in the rainforest में जाके botany सीख रहे हैं. People everywhere are experiencing the value of a vacation with a purpose. यानी सिर्फ घूमना नहीं, लेकिन घूमने के साथ कुछ सीखना. According to surveys, अभी जो उन्होंने सर्वेस किए हैं, close to 1/3 of travelers, यानी जो travelers होते हैं उसमें से तकरीबन 33% travelers each year choose learning programs over other types of vacation, and the numbers are growing. यानी लोग सिर्फ फालतू में घूमने की जगह पे कुछ सीखना चॉइस कर रहे हैं. Muskan, can you read the next paragraph from here?
Yes, sir. In the past, these types of vacations were generally considered to be for young people still in school. A student of French might spend the summer studying that language in Paris. A marine biology major could learn to scuba dive and spend a few months at sea assisting researchers. Now, it has become common for adults to spend their vacation time in educational endeavors, and various types of travel programs have grown up around these interests.
Continue.
Art schools and writing programs sponsor trips to interesting parts of the world. Trips participants hone their creative skills under the supervision of professional artists and writers, while at the same time enjoying, for example, the warm breezes of the Caribbean island or the colorful villages of Spain. Cooking is a popular hobby, and tour companies have developed trips that focus on the cuisine of different regions of the world. Travelers may learn all about how traditional meals are prepared and what ingredients are used. Or for those who want to improve their abilities in the kitchen, they may actually receive hands-on lessons, acquiring new skills that they can take home with them. Travelers to Britain can enroll in courses at any of the 20+ adult residential colleges around the country. The courses schools just a few days and range in content from activities such as photography and dancing, more serious subjects such as history, philosophy,
and in literature. So in the past, these types of vacations were generally considered to be for young people still in school. ये जो educational जो vacations थे वो young लोगों के लिए माने जाते थे कि बच्चे अगर स्कूल में पढ़ रहे हैं तो उनको ऐसी जगह घूमने भेजना है जहां वो कोई चीज को सीख पाए. A student in French might spend summer studying that language in Paris. वो पेरिस जाएगा. A marine biology major जो marine biology कर रहा है would learn to scuba dive. वो scuba dive के लिए जाएगा and spend a few months at sea assisting researchers. तो ये ऐसा होता था, लेकिन अब now it has become common for adults too to spend their vacation time in educational endeavors. यानी वो लोग उम्र वाले लोग भी educational efforts डाल रहे हैं. And various types of travel programs have grown up around this interest. यानी बहुत सारे ऐसे ट्रैवल प्रोग्राम्स आ गए हैं जो ये चीज को केटर करते हैं, यानी वो डिमांड को फुलफिल करते हैं. आर्ट स्कूल्स एंड राइटिंग प्रोग्राम्स, जो आर्ट स्कूल्स होती है, राइटिंग प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं, दे स्पॉन्सर ट्रिप्स टू इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. वो लोग ट्रिप्स पे लोगों को भेजते हैं. ट्रिप पार्टिसिपेंट्स होन देयर क्रिएटिव स्किल्स. जो लोग इस ट्रिप पे जाते हैं वो अपनी क्रिएटिव स्किल्स को बढ़ाते हैं, hone their creative skills under the supervision of professional artists and writers. उनके साथ आर्टिस्ट और राइटर्स भी होते हैं, while at the same time enjoying, और वो साथ साथ में enjoy भी करते हैं. For example, the warm breezes of the Caribbean islands or the colorful villages of Spain. यानी घूमना, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ creative writing भी हो रहा है. Cooking is a popular hobby, and two companies have developed trips that focus on the cuisines of different regions of the world. अलग अलग दुनिया के खानों के ऊपर ध्यान रख के उन्होंने कुकिंग वाली हॉबी को भी ध्यान में लिया है. जो ट्रैवलर्स होते हैं, ट्रैवलर्स में लर्न ऑल अबाउट हाउ ट्रेडिशनल मील्स आर प्रिपेयर्ड, कैसे खाना बनाया जाता है एंड व्हाट इंग्रेडिएंट्स आर यूज्ड। तो अभी जैसे आप गोवा में जाते हो तो गोवा में अलग अलग जगह पे एड्स है पोर्टुगीज कुकिंग, गोवन कुकिंग एंड पोर्टुगीज कुकिंग। तो वहां पे घूमने वाले लोग वहां जाके वो पोर्टुगीज कुकिंग सीखते हैं। तो वो सिर्फ उनका एक वेकेशन नहीं हुआ, लेकिन साथ में वो जब रिटर्न होंगे तो अपने होम टाउन में आके लोगों को बोल सकते हैं, फैमिली को बता सकते हैं कि उन्होंने वहां का कुछ सीखा है, which will be useful to them, right? So they learn how traditional meals are prepared and what ingredients are used, कौन सी उसमें सामग्री यूज होती है, वो लोग उसके बारे में सीखते हैं। और for those who want to improve their abilities in the kitchen, they may actually receive hands-on lessons, hands-on यानी practical lessons, यानी वहीं पे उनको सिखाया जाता है, acquiring new skills that they can take home with them, और वही skills अपने साथ वो घर पे ले जा सकते हैं। जैसे कि आपने कहीं जाके बेकिंग सीखा कि पेस्ट्री कैसे बनाना है, तो वो आपकी लाइफ में फुल लाइफ आपको वो चीज काम आने वाली है। ट्रैवलर्स टू ब्रिटेन, जो ब्रिटेन के जो ट्रैवल जो वहां जाते हैं, कैन एनरोल इन कोर्सेज एंड दे हैव ऑप्शंस लाइक हाउ मेनी at any of the 20 plus adult residential colleges around the country, वहां के रह के आप स्टडी कर सकते हो। The courses at these schools generally last just a few days, कुछ दिनों के होते हैं, range in content from activities such as photography and dancing to more serious subjects such as history, philosophy and literature, right? These are just a few examples of many types of learning vacations. ये तो सिर्फ कुछ examples हुए that people enjoy every year. In addition to gaining knowledge and skills और knowledge gain करने के साथ साथ another advantage of these types of vacation is that they can be more economical than traditional vacations. ये थोड़े ज्यादा सस्ते भी होते हैं, आपके पैसे भी बचते हैं। Camping out near an archaeological site or sleeping in a college dormitory or youth hostel certainly costs less than staying at a luxury hotel or vacation resort. तो वहां रहने के मुकाबले ये चीजें सस्ती पड़ती है। And the fact that many of these trips can be organized by the travelers themselves without the service of a tour company, यानी यहाँ पे आपको टूर कंपनी की जरूरत भी नहीं है या ट्रैवल एजेंसी, makes them even more economical. So और ज्यादा सस्ता पड़ता है because जो cuts और commissions है वो निकल जाए। Of course, it all depends on the type of trip one chooses. आपके ऊपर है आप कैसी ट्रिप चूज करो। And some companies offer learning vacations to exotic locales. Exotic locales यानी ऐसे foreign locations with expert professionals, और आपके साथ experts रहते हैं that are quite costly, तो ये महंगे भी पड़ सकते हैं। With the broad range of possibilities available, इतनी सारी possibilities के साथ साथ there are options to suit all tastes and budgets. सबकी चॉइस और सबके बजट के अंदर ध्यान में रख के उनके पास सारे ऑप्शंस है। Which of the following types of learning vacations are mentioned in the passage? Choose 3 answers from the list below. तो इसमें से कौन से है जो हमको बोले गए हैं, जो हमने देखे? होनिंग कुकिंग स्किल्स, कुकिंग स्किल्स को इंप्रूव करना है, मेंशन के नहीं है?
Mention.
It is mentioned. वर्किंग ऑन आर्टिस्टिक एंडेवर्स यानी आर्ट के ऊपर काम करना, ऐसा कुछ मेंशन है? यस। एनरोलिंग इन एन आर्कियोलॉजी कोर्स, आर्कियोलॉजी सीखने का कोर्स के बारे में कुछ डायरेक्टली दिया गया है? नो।
No.
स्टडिंग द स्पेनिश लैंग्वेज? नो। टेकिंग क्लासेस एट अ रेजिडेंशियल कॉलेज, वहां पे जाके पढ़ाना, कुछ मेंशन है? नो। acquiring knowledge about Thailand's history? No. So which one? Residential college is mentioned. So taking college, where is the residential college? यहाँ पे है। Here.
Last 4.
Travelers to Britain can enroll in courses at adult residential colleges, right? ये है। दूसरा क्या है? The thing we saw, honing cooking skills, वो कहाँ पे है? honing cooking skills. Thailand, learning to cook in the local style, so that is there. And working on artistic endeavors, artistic art के ऊपर काम करना, तो we do have that. Where is it? See, serious subjects such as history, philosophy and literature. Creative skills, so these are artistic endeavors, right? So that is, these are the correct answers. Okay. Now true, false and not given. Now you guys answer the question. Most participants in learning vacations are young people. ज्यादातर लोग जो यहाँ पे जाते हैं वो young लोग. What is answer? Not given के false. અહીંયા લખ્યું છે આપણને કે પહેલાના જમાનામાં there was a time, एक टाइम था जब young लोग पहले जाया करते थे. See, in the past ये जो vacations थे वो young school students के लिए, लेकिन यहाँ पे बोला गया है it has become common for adults too to spend their vacation. यानी बड़ी उम्र के लोग भी अब commonly जाते हैं. यहाँ पे लिखा है कि जो participants learning vacation में आजकल जाते हैं वो ज्यादातर young लोग हैं, ज्यादातर adults यानी उम्र वाले लोग. So answer is false. Next one. Surveys show, surveys बताता है that around 30% of travelers take learning vacation. 30% travelers vacation, learning vacation लेते हैं. यहाँ पे कहाँ दिया गया था? According to surveys, close to 1/3 of travelers, 1/3 is equal to 33%. So answer is true. કેની લાવો જવાબ નથી આપતો, ખાલી અનમ્યુટ કરીને મસ્તી નહીં કર, કાઢી મૂકા ક્લાસમાંથી. It is common for colleges to sponsor learning vacations. Colleges जो है वो learning vacation sponsor करती है. वो लोग sponsor करते हैं ऐसा learning vacations? That is not given. Colleges कुछ sponsor करती है क्या? That is not discussed. Any discussion about sponsoring? No. Learning vacations are generally less costly than resort vacations. ये generally कम costly होते हैं. Answer is true. All right. Look at the word here. So we learned the word acquire. यानी प्राप्त करना. Acquire is a verb which चीज को हासिल करना. Example. It is fun to acquire new skills while on vacation. आप vacation पे होते हो और नई skills हासिल करते हो तो मजा आता है. उसका noun form है acquisition, यानी प्राप्ति. What is it called? प्राप्ति means acquisition. The acquisition of new skills is just one of the goals of learning vacations. Next है cost. Cost यानी एक meaning है उसका दाम. कीमत, that is a noun. The cost of a learning vacation can be lower than other types of vacation. Verb is also cost. Cost यानी कीमत पड़ना, कि इतनी कीमत पड़ी मुझे. A learning vacation could cost less than another type of vacation. And costly यानी महंगा. Learning vacations can be costly, but usually they are not. Next word is economy. The economy is what? Related to money, right? A family that doesn't have a lot of money to spend must pay attention to economy when planning a vacation. जिसके पास बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा नहीं तो उसको ध्यान दे रहा है कि पैसे बचा सके. That is economy. Economize यानी पैसे बचाना. That is people can economize by avoiding resort vacation. Resort vacation को avoid करके लोग पैसे बचा सकते हैं. Economical adjective है यानी सस्ता. Taking a learning vacation can be an economic way to travel. Travel करने का एक सस्ता रास्ता है. Economically यानी पैसे बचाते हुए. That is adverb. By planning economically, आप पैसे बचाते हुए planning करेंगे तो you can save money and still have a great vacation. Next is enroll. The enroll का process है enrollment. That's a noun. Enrollment is, if enrollment is low, they will cancel the class. Enrollee जो enroll कराता है बंदा, that is an enrollee. जैसे interviewee, right? जैसे joinee, वैसे interviewee, वैसे enrollee. Enrollees had to pay a deposit for the class, and enroll is the verb. One way to take a learning vacation is to enroll in a class. Next, जो जगह पे रहता है उसको बोलते हैं resident. The local residents are always helpful to visitors. जो local रहने वाले लोग होते हैं वो हमेशा helpful रहते हैं. रहने की जगह को बोलेंगे residence. The student residence is simple but comfortable. Reside यानी कहीं पे रहना. I reside in Vapi यानी मैं वापी में रहता हूँ. Reside is a verb. This place is convenient for a learning vacation because you can reside right at the college. आप कॉलेज पे रह सकते हो. तो reside is a nice word to say stay somewhere. यानी जगह बोला है reside. एंड जो रहने की रिलेटेड है, रहने लायक या रहने के लिए, दैट्स कॉल्ड रेजिडेंशियल. लाइक आपका रहने वाला एड्रेस, गिव मी योर रेजिडेंशियल एड्रेस. रेजिडेंशियल कॉलेजेस आर पॉपुलर प्लेसेस फॉर लर्निंग वेकेशन. जो रहने वाली कॉलेजेस होती है उसको बोलते हैं रेजिडेंशियल वेकेशन. नेक्स्ट है सुपरवाइज. तो उसको जो ऊपर से ध्यान रखना, वो प्रोसेस को बोलेंगे हम नाउन सुपरविजन. You will always have the supervision of an experienced art teacher during the painting trip. आपके ट्रिप में हमेशा एक टीचर का सुपरविजन, उनका ध्यान रहेगा. तो ध्यान को बोलेंगे सुपरविजन. ध्यान रखने वाला is called a supervisor. ये पर्सन है. A professional artist will act as supervisor of the trip. और वो चीज करना, the verb is supervise. Experienced art teachers will supervise your work. And supervisory, what is supervisory? जो ध्यान देने वाली quality है, that is supervisory. A professor will be in a supervisory role on the trip, or supervisory role on the trip. All right, so now let's fill in the blanks with the correct word here. Select the right word, right, from the question here. 1, 2, and 3. Many people are interested in the concept of a learning vacation. Learning vacation के concept में कई लोगों को interest है. Because it is a fun way to dash skills while traveling. Acquisition, acquire, acquires. Acquire. Right? It is a fun way to acquire skills while traveling. Learning vacations don't necessarily dash a great deal. महंगा नहीं पड़ता है. They do not cost, singular. They do not cost a great deal. So they are a good option for people on a budget. If you would like to travel to colorful parts of the world, taste exotic cuisine, and learn something new at the same time, then a learning vacation might be a good choice for you. If you want to dash, को पैसा बचाना है, which one? If you want to economize, if you want to economize, you can plan your vacation on your own dash. On your own. Next, dash in a short course on a topic of special interest is a common way to spend a learning vacation and an easy one to arrange. I'll need a verb here or a noun form. Enrollment in a short course. The answer is enrollment in a short course on the topic of special interest is a common way to spend a learning vacation and an easy one to arrange. If the school that offers the course also has a dash for students, रहने के लिए जगह है, that will make your plans even easier.
Residence.
Right. If the school that offers the course also has a residence for students, that will make your plans even easier. You don't need the dash of a professional to organize your vacations. किसी का ध्यान नहीं चाहिए. You don't need the supervision, right, to organize your vacation. A little research online might provide you with all the information you need. Right? Lovely. Looks good. Okay, so dictionary skills here. Now changing stress. The meanings of some words can change when different syllables are stressed. जब हम अलग जगह पे वजन देते हैं तो उसका मीनिंग बदल जाता है. These words are spelled the same. उनका spelling same रहता है, but are pronounced with different stress. Most are also different parts of speech. So look at the word here. First is content. Content का meaning है subject matter. लेकिन जब उसे बोलते हैं content, तो content बन जाता है happy. यानी मैंने जो आपको बोला कि अगर आप जीवन में खुश है, यू आर कंटेंट विथ योर लाइफ, लेकिन यूट्यूब पे कंटेंट चाहिए, नॉट कंटेंट, यू नीड कंटेंट. सो आंसर नाउ, द कंटेंट or the content of the article was quite interesting. It was all about learning vacations. A or B? Which meaning did you see? Correct. This is, what is it? It's the content. We were content to spend our vacation painting and enjoying the scenery. This is content. That is B. समझ पड़ी? Content ने कई रीते यूज था है. Get ready for a listening thing. You will be writing answers from 1 to 4 in your notebook. Write no more than one word. हमारे पास table है. Accommodation, painting trip and cooking trip. The question starts, accommodation कहाँ पे है? Right? Beach dash, Springfield University, June 15. इसका accommodation कहाँ रहेगा? Right? Cooking trip dash college, that is the accommodation. ये दोनों चीज क्या है? And then this one. So here we go. Answer the questions in your notebook.
Unit 6, Tourism, Learning Vacations. Listen to a customer talking to a tour company agent.
Good afternoon. Learning Vacations Limited. May I help you?
I'm interested in taking a learning vacation. I understand you organize vacations with painting classes.
We do. We offer learning trips for a broad range of tastes and interests, and painting trips are among the most popular. Do you have a particular destination in mind?
Not really. I'd just like to go someplace pretty with colorful scenery for painting and maybe some nice ocean breezes.
Then you would probably be interested in our painting trip this summer. You spend 2 weeks at a beach resort in Mexico and attend painting classes under the supervision of university art professors.
University professors? That's impressive.
Yes, the trip is sponsored by the art department at Springfield University. It's part of their summer school.
That sounds great. My other interest is international cuisine. Do you have any cooking trips?
We certainly do. However, I don't know whether you'd be interested, because almost all our cooking trips take place in a city, not by the ocean. Our clients get to enrol in ongoing cooking classes at the National Cooking Institute, which sponsors the trips.
So I would really learn to cook, not just watch someone else cook?
Yes, you learn how to choose ingredients, how to prepare them, everything.
What are the accommodations like? Would I stay at a hotel?
No, for the cooking trip, participants stay at a residential college that's close to the National Cooking Institute.
I think either one of those trips would suit my taste.
You need to decide soon. You'll have to enrol in the class of your choice, and then we make the travel arrangements for you.
When would I have to decide?
Enrolment for the painting classes ends on June 15th, and for the cooking classes on July 1st.
Thanks. I'll let you know soon.
Were you able to get the third one? Third one pakda hai ki nahi? So first one, what is it? Beach?
Resort.
Resort, a beach resort. What college is it? It is a residential college. So residential is the word. And what are these two doing? ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? They are the sponsor, right? और क्या खत्म हो जाएगा इस तारीख तक?
Enrollment.
Enrollment, right? You can use single L also and double L also. Pretty neat. Okay, you have a table here and look at the speaking questions we have here. What are some dishes that are typical of a cuisine of your country or region? Look at it and see, here are the sample answers. I'm from the coast, so the cuisine of my city is all about seafood. We have a lot of different fish dishes. We are famous for a special kind of fish seafood stew that we make. We enjoy this dish on all our national holidays. There are also some different kinds of baked fish dishes that are famous in my city. We have a variety of seafood dishes and tourists always eat them when they come to our city. Such answers can be given. What are some common ingredients in your countries and regions cuisine? different ingredients यानी कौन सी चीजें हैं. Look at different kinds of fish, of course, are the most common ingredients in our cuisine. Almost all our traditional fish dishes contain garlic, so that's another common ingredient. Also, we eat almost everything with rice. Besides that, because it's a tropical area, we have a lot of tropical fruits that we use in our cooking, mangoes, coconuts, things like that. They are common ingredients in stews and soups as well as in dessert. So this person was giving the answer, it's Thailand, talking about Thailand because we're talking about the seafood here. How has the cuisine of your country changed over the past century? And how do you think it will be different in the future? Look at the answer here. We still enjoy the traditional fish dishes that our city has always been famous for, but we use more modern cooking methods now. Instead of cooking over a fire, people usually cook on a gas stove or in a microwave oven. People now have more access to ingredients from other places. For example, different kinds of spices that are common in other countries. People in my country are used to them now too. They aren't traditional flavors for us, they're becoming more common in our cooking. I think in the past, people ate the traditional dishes more often, maybe even every day. Now we are so busy, we don't have time to cook as often. So we eat those traditional dishes less often, maybe once a week or even once a month. In the future, I think this will be even more true. People will eat more fast food and more frozen food from the grocery store. They'll have less and less time to cook the traditional dishes, and maybe they'll even forget how to cook them. I hope not, but that could happen. Right? That is the end of this lesson of vocab.